But first, let me say thanks for being on the show. Give us your name and your professional title.
My name is Kendra Garcia. I'm a life coach in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am the owner of KG Coaching and Consulting.
Great. Well, tell us a bit about yourself and how KG Coaching and Consulting came to be.
I am from Nashville, Tennessee originally, born and raised here in Nashville. I have 5 kids that I have raised. Almost. I still have some teenagers at home. And I went to college here in Tennessee. So I have a bachelor's degree from Bethel University, have a master's degree from Full Sail, and I am a certified life coach. I became a certified life coach in 2015, and I started my coaching practice in 2016. And the reason I started my coaching practice is because I wanted to be to someone what I needed when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up, or when I was trying to get past some blocks and, grow into the version of myself that I needed to be.
Awesome. Well, tell us about some of the challenges that your clients face and how your life coaching helps.
A lot of the challenges that my clients face always boil down to fear, usually. So fear is one of the main challenges that my clients have faced. The main thing that holds people back, the main thing that keeps people from moving forward with goals and dreams. Also, anxiety is one of them, especially in this season with so much uncertainty going on. Anxiety is a major challenge. Procrastination, inconsistency, all of these things are things that my clients have dealt with that has kept them from walking into their purpose, starting businesses, writing books, and being the best versions of themselves.
Interesting. And as a life coach, how do your services, how do you help them get over these challenges?
So the way that I help my clients get over their challenges is by first identifying what the challenge is. A lot of times when people sign up for coaching, they really don't know what's holding them back. A lot of people don't even know that there's something holding them back from being the best version of themselves. They just know that they want to start something, change something, transform their lives. And so they seek a coach such as myself to get help with that. And so usually we have coaching sessions, and a coaching session is usually an hour, and we sit and we talk, or we walk and we talk, or whatever it is that we're doing in that session. Each session is different based on the client and what makes that client feel the most comfortable, so that they can be as vulnerable as possible to define what's holding them back. And so we have the coaching session and we talk through what their goals are, why they want to accomplish this goal, why is it important, what is their why. And we also define what are some challenges that will keep them from accomplishing those goals or becoming the person that they want to become. And that's how we figure out what is actually holding them back, because we have to define what kept you from doing this all along. Like, why did you need help? Why did you need accountability? And that's where we define what the challenge is. If it's fear, or if it's just procrastination or inconsistency, we get to do it in those hour sessions. And then we get to come up with some strategies to help them overcome those challenges.
On your website, it says, I had to learn how to break toxic cycles for my family, including toxic traits that were preventing me from being my best self. Can you talk about that and tell us how you overcame some of the challenges that you were facing?
Yeah, definitely. So some of the toxic cycles and toxic traits that I had to overcome and break for myself were limiting beliefs, and being lack of confidence. Those were some of the things that I had to break for myself. Also, impoverished mindset. Impoverished mindset will keep you from doing anything because you always feel like you don't have enough, you aren't enough to do and be the things that you want to do. And so those are some of the mindsets and toxic traits that I had to overcome myself, to figure out how to walk in my purpose, how to get the confidence that I needed to help the clients that I need to help. and also be resourceful. So a limiting belief will keep you from being resourceful, keep you from thinking outside of the box, and keeping you from finding ways to do the things that you want to do. There's always a way to do anything that you want to do. You have to have the mindset to believe it. And so the limiting beliefs is one of the things that I had to break and overcome so that I can help other people see the possibilities for themselves as well.
And also on your website, I saw that you have a coaching workbook named You Glow Girl. Tell us a bit about that.
You Glow Girl is a coaching workbook that helps you define who you are, what areas you need to grow in, and how can you overcome challenges to be the best version of yourself. In order to accomplish anything, it's going to require that you grow into a new version of yourself. And so this workbook will help you define what areas you need to grow into and what challenges you may need to overcome to be that person or to accomplish whatever the goals are. I have pages to help you define your why. There's also a part in the workbook that will help you brand yourself, because you are your own personal brand. And so it helps you define what you want your brand to say about you. So what areas do you need to work on to be that person, to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish? And then also help you define SMART goals. What are the steps that you need to take to accomplish the goals that you have set out for yourself? Then there's motivation in there, tips on how to be the best version of yourself. And at the end of it, I hope that you are truly and authentically yourself, glowing and growing into the version of yourself that you need to be to accomplish the goals that you need to accomplish.
That sounds like an awesome product, and I definitely encourage those that are watching to pick it up and see how it could help you. And to wrap it up, do you have any final thoughts for Gen Zs that might be watching?
So if I could give a piece of advice to anybody watching this, it is to do it afraid, and just do it. A lot of times people get stuck on the thought or on the just thinking about the things that they want to do, and then thinking about all the reasons why they can't do it or what's holding them back, getting stuck in being fearful of doing the things. So I just say, do it. Just do it. Do it afraid. No matter what, just do it.